Okay, we should be live now. I'm like pretty sure. Okay, now we live. Gotta let people know in the Discord. Okay. There's not much to really explain, but I'll try and like summarize as best as possible. All my videos from 2025 are here. Thumbnails are labeled on the tier list here, and basically me and Raven are gonna go through and be like, all right, which of these videos was good and which of these was ass? And then you guys are gonna also help me determine which of these videos were good and which of these were ass. We have a couple tiers. In the tiers, we have D, C, B, A, S, obviously, and then best of the year is where we're putting the best video of the year up there. We won't just like look at views. We'll look at like how you guys enjoyed it. We'll look at like what Raven thinks of it. That way, I'm not just like self-glazing. Oh yeah, Raven's here, by the way.
No.
No. Oh yeah, we're gonna start a cough counter because I'm still sick with the flu, but we're still doing this because we can. So we're gonna have a cough counter somewhere. If this becomes a video, I'll probably put a cough counter somewhere. But that's one. You have anything you want to say, Raven?
Nah.
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 You're such a good like guest host, like guest star on the stream.
What do you want me to add?
I don't know. Plug yourself. Get
Okay,
yourself
so-
to 10K, bro. Like,
Guys, this was my idea before Arrow's. Arrow needs me.
okay. I didn't remember that it was his idea. I knew I got it from somewhere, but I couldn't remember where I got it from. So like, I'm stealing. I don't care. Anyways, but yeah. Anything we should say before we like
This
start
doesn't
it?
include chapter reviews.
This does okay. So yeah, this does not include chapter reviews. So this is no chat. These are all just the original videos that I've made that they're not necessarily related. There's a couple theories in here that are about a following chapter, but the videos themselves are not chapter reviews. Like I don't go through the chapter, all that crap. But yeah, a lot of these are theories, and I need to know where we put theories if they're like, okay, what if it's a good theory but it was wrong? Like technically, it's still like a bad theory because it's not right. So like, I don't know.
We can objectively speak on like whether or not if it was realistic is number one.
Yeah,
because there are out of pocket theories that exist, and basically like it becomes less baseless. So we'll rate it on accuracy, creativity, and realism.
got it. Okay. I gotta share my screen with you. So you know what the hell I'm talking about.
True. True gamer.
I'm sorry if my coughing is going to annoy you. I'm gonna be doing that a lot this stream.
Yeah, stop coughing, mate. Just stop. Stop.
All right. So the first vid is where the fuck is my God damn where the this stupid fucking mouse. There we go. Mouse is back. The first video is my original covering of the true flow states in BLUELOCK. Now, inherently, right, this video did well. 14K views, first video of the year. It did all right, right? But in hindsight, it's outdated. I had to put outdated in the title because like I made another one in the future that's updated and more accurate. So like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like it did well.
Well, if you want to judge it as like outdated, you're realistically going to compare this to that video. How do you think the new one compares to the old one?
I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot of the same crap. I think I actually used the exact same script. They just added stuff to it. But I think the only thing I really major that I added to the newer one was Nagi. Aside from that, I think it's really close. I'm gonna be honest, I would probably put this at like low C at best. Like it's
just an outdated video is going to not be as good.
yeah.
That'd be factual.
Yeah, what the why is it I don't know why this shit is lagging.
Do you not have an ad blocker on?
I do not have an ad blocker on. I get
You
all these
go in full screen.
how the fuck do I go? Well, I can't go in full screen if I'm going back and forth between like crap. Going full screen didn't help.
Wait a sec.
Forget it. You're gonna get these guys are getting free advertisements.
Wait. Go in presenter mode. Scroll down. Presentation mode.
Ah, and now everything is gone.
Well, yeah, but at least you don't have ads. It just fucks up your frame rate.
Okay, we'll redo this. Okay. There we go. All right, best of the year. Now I gotta put all these back. Thank you, Raven.
No worries.
There we go. Get all those in there. Okay. We have fixed the thingy.
Yeah, there we go.
I think.
No ads. No one's getting promotion.
Yay! No promotion for you. We got it. Good. Okay. Now I gotta adjust the size of this thing on stream so y'all can see it clearly. See, Raven, you do this to me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
You decided to do this video. This stream is live.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Remember, I got this idea from you, buddy.
Yeah, you wanted it from me. You were like, please, Daddy Raven, I need this.
I would never say that. Okay, I might say that, but I might say that. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So this video, go there.
My hair smells like Honey Nut Cheerios.
This shit is still lagging, Raven. You lied to me. What is open that could be lagging my shit?
I have no fucking clue. I've seen enough. Put all the videos in F. There's not even an F tier.
Yeah, this stream is an F. This stream is F tier.
F tier.
Oh, that fucking oh, fuck you, Onyx. Talk to me when you post a video that wasn't helped edited by me. While I was dying, by the way. You're welcome. Anyways. The next video that is on here is me ranking all of the BLUELOCK versus Japan U20 goals. And it's weird. I thought this video was going to do well cuz like the hype. But it just didn't. Like it got 4K views.
You got to think like at the time we were competing with Hero.
It's true.
It's just not like comparable. The dude has a market on the anime continuously. So he could quite literally post a anime related BLUELOCK video now and probably still bag like 50k views.
Yeah. Like
it wasn't our market. We covered it. We covered the anime and we're getting like anywhere between 1 to 3k. That was the peak for us. 3,000. It was just not even close.
Yeah. His chapter reviews get fucking banger views, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
was the
part
anime
of
that
being top.
He's got the market for everything though now. But yeah, this video I'm gonna just throw in D tier. Like it was a very bad start to the year.
People get drawn to people with high subscriber counts. That's just natural. Like
Yeah, like
they say like big subscriber count equals quality.
yeah,
Not always true, but that's how people interpret things.
yeah, but it's also like if you aren't originally following someone and you see their video on your For You page and it only has like 200 views, you're likely not gonna click it.
Yeah,
Like people like big
that is
numbers.
also the case. Yeah, so they I mean, I get videos on my recommended nowadays, thanks to YouTube's like weirdly updated algorithm. They always go and recommend like smaller Pokemon pack opening channels. I appreciate it. Big number, better person. That's not what I said. In fact, I
Yeah.
said quite the opposite.
I mean, I don't know, Raven. That sounds like what you said to me.
Hey,
If we're
look,
being
listen. There's a reason why Natsu is. I'm kidding.
Did
No,
Hiruma
there.
surpass Natsu?
No, yeah, here we go past Natsu. I think at this point,
No,
yeah.
Natsu's at no, he didn't. Natsu's at fucking 170. Hideo's just under. Hideo hasn't even hit 150 yet. He's close. He's at 149. But like,
Yeah, small content creation kick rocks. So Arrow, Onyx, kick rocks. Let Serena with her 300,000 subscribers take over.
oh yeah, yeah,
Natsu
Natsu's
AI.
AI got 100K. Yeah, pretty much.
I was hoping this year was going to be like YouTube's slaying of AI, but they just
No, now they just
barely
feed
did
into
anything.
it.
Barely did anything.
Yeah, and they just kind of feed into just allowing anything AI,
Is
which
what
is
it
dumb.
is.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, this next one was. Well, I should probably hold up. I should probably pull. Well, since this stuff doesn't even stop lagging, I should probably just pull up the.
Just pull it up on your phone. Can be CBA.
Here we go.
Like, oh yeah, I mean, Era doesn't watch actual ball. He wants to get into it, but I feel like he'd be very disengaged without people there.
Yeah, that's how I am with a lot of things. I love to I love to watch. Well, here's the thing. It's not like I don't know anything, right? I played for fucking 6 years, right?
Yeah,
Like I know the game if you put me on the field. But I hate watching shit and not playing. Like I'm not the kind of person to watch someone play a video game unless I'm also playing the game.
mm.
Like, and I'm not gonna watch a game by myself. I would watch a game if there's people to watch with me. Like if Raven, Onyx, and Animasu, they called up, yo, we're watching the game. I'm like, fuck yeah, let me get in, and I'd watch it with them, and we'd vibe that way. But I'm not gonna do it by myself. That and I also don't know where the hell to watch anything. So like balance. Um, yeah, this next one though was why Alexis Ness is one of the most well written characters in BLUELOCK. I'm gonna be honest, I really like this video.
I mean, you
I
can be proud of it
really
because it's not inaccurate at all.
like I really liked Ness's writing for the NEL, and I feel like people were dogging on Ness for too much crap, right?
Yeah,
And they're taking everything at surface value. Honestly, a lot of these videos are like a lot of these videos are me just giving attention to flaws in the community that they're like just not paying attention to.
reading in
So
depth.
yeah. Um what would you say this video is like? Because it did well. It got 30K. It got 30K views. So like what
I mean, it was a video in which I was bothered to actually watch all the way through, um, and I would rate it A tier.
okay, all right. Don't forget, guys, you in the chat can also give your opinions because I don't want to seem biased, and Raven probably doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm here against
I
my will.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your content. Your content. I don't care.
Content. Can't.
Onyx World Cup watch parties would go crazy next year. If we did, yo, I would totally be like, all right, let's join a call and we watch the fucking games live, and we just chill. Who's favorite character in Blue Lock? Your mom. Anyways.
So true.
Yeah. This was the best. I need to see this. This was the best team for the U20 World Cup. I need to see what was the formation I even had for this video. Did it tell me the formation? I don't remember where.
Um,
I'm gonna find this.
Yarbak asked for your favorite Blue Lock character.
Your mom.
Great answer. Yarbak, you heard it here first. Your mother is his favorite Blue Lock character.
She is.
No, Serena. No, it's your mum. My mum is a character in Blue Lock.
I didn't do this well. I probably should have included the fucking formation somewhere in here. Not the formation, the actual lineup.
You still lacked ball knowledge back then.
I think that's gonna knock it down for me to at least like maybe see, just because I'm not spending the time to go through and try and find the formation.
I mean, I did that same kind of video, but I did formation, I did subs, I did like prediction bracket.
So you did it good.
Yeah.
You should go watch his video. He actually did it right. Anyways,
I did say that France would be in the tables with Japan, and they would lose at first, and then my initial prediction was that they would lose against France, then beat France thanks to Sai's help.
Yeah. This next one, speaking of Sai, is the Isagi and Sai team up theory. And even though I was wrong about Isagi going to Real, I don't care. I'm putting this in S tier because this video is one of my most. It's literally excluding the trailer for the movie. It is my most viewed video at 173K views. So like,
yeah, the famous man who says Isagi and Sai's team up ratios everything else. So I'm gonna draft them and spend all my money.
Fuck you. But the one thing I hate about this the most is I posted it like I'm pretty sure this came out like no, it didn't. What the fuck? No, okay. I remember what it was. It was another video I made talking about Isagi going to Real, and I had posted it the day after leaks came out of Isagi getting the tied bid with Reen in 295. And I got pissed off about it because the leaks weren't supposed to come out early and it ruined the entire theory. That's why I'm like, did none of what I say translate? Or like,
I find that continuously hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's funny, but the video did well, so I'm putting it in S tier, and I don't give a fuck. Right, what was next on the list of the videos? Next up was okay. This one I'm very happy with. I want to put this one like below the Nest one because the fact I had to go through and explain to people why Reen getting Predator Eye makes sense in the scope of what it means to get Predator Eye and the circumstances in which she got Predator Eye, and people didn't understand that in the chapter, confuggles the shit out of me. I don't get it. Like, I feel like it makes sense why he got Predator Eye, but the fact that I had to make a whole video explaining why he got it just for people to understand, oh yeah, you know what, that makes sense. I don't know.
You take pride in being right.
Yeah. This one, BLUELOCK Season 3 will be released when? It did well, 22K views. It was basically just me going through and giving my... This was my lineup of, like, when I think Season 3 will be out. If we're gonna get an episode Nagi Part 2, the structure of how each episode is gonna be laid out, and stuff like that.
No, we got a live action though.
We do have the live action, so that's new info that got thrown into here. So I'm gonna probably put that in like B, because like it was good. It was just like, you know. Okay, so this next one was me basically explaining what the Kaiser impact is. So like breaking down what it is, how Kaiser uses it, the goal scoring formula for it, the variations on it. It was basically just a yap video because I needed something to fill in the week's vid, and I had nothing. So it was basically just me going through, okay, yeah, the Kaiser impact, what is it? It's this. How does he do it? Well, this is the formula. What other variations of it are there? Well, there's these variations and they do this. That kind of thing. It wasn't like an insanely good video in terms of like, oh, it was so high quality and in depth. It was just like something to fill the gap. So I'll probably just like throw that C tier personally. This video, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even fucking remember what this video was about. It was just me talking about how Rain is broken, like how overpowered Rain is or something. And people were like going through the comments, and I was talking about how Rain was getting not glazed, but he was just getting buff after buff after buff after buff and stuff. So I think that was
naturally, if Isagi is going to follow suit with getting enhancements to his skill and play style, Rin is going to follow suit as an antagonist, and not to mention the whole genius and talented learner. Like that is the two types of players in which improve each other the most on the field when playing against one another.
Yeah. But as for the vid, I can't remember anything about it, and I didn't really like it, so I'm just gonna throw it in like the lowest of D tier, personally.
Yeah. Enough.
Okay, so this next one though was something that this is something I fucking clowned on for because I said that Ness was going to awaken and he was gonna score the goal, the final goal for Bastion München, right?
Yeah.
Like in hindsight, I get it, right? Like, oh, Ness scoring, that makes no sense. But like at the time, you're telling me like a rebellion from Kaiser, in theory, isn't just like, oh, I'm gonna make a pass that's hard for you to get. Instead, it's just like I'm just not gonna pass to you anymore. And instead takes a shot. Considering before meeting Kaiser, he was a goal scorer. So, like, wouldn't it make sense that if he's breaking away from Kaiser, he would, you know, score a goal? Like, that was, in hindsight, what it was. But, it didn't happen, which, it's whatever. I would probably put this, like B tier, maybe. I liked it. What was this one though? This one was, oh, who will score the final goal in the PXG vs Bastion München game? It was Isagi, Kaiser, and Rain. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really remember anything about that vid.
You just well, you got to pull up who you said scored, and we go based off accuracy.
Oh yeah, who did I say was gonna score?
Bro spent 9 minutes to answer one question.
Based on the images, I think I did say Ness here. Like all these images at the bottom are just all Ness. At the end of the video are all Ness. So I think it might have been. But I was wrong, so I'm throwing that there.
Somebody, if you've watched that video, tell us the answer.
Yeah, just like Hiyori and Uber. Well, I didn't think Hiyori was gonna score the goal. Because I'm pretty sure Hiyori wasn't a goal scorer. I'm pretty sure he was just with Karasu. And
yeah,
they were on a team together.
Checks out.
Like I don't think he was ever a a labeled goal scorer. Like he obviously was considered a striker because he got invited to Blue Lock, but like Nico was a midfielder. So
Mhm.
some of these I'm missing some thumbnails here. I don't know what the hell happened when I imported this thing, but it's just like not some of the thumbnails aren't in here. Like I'm missing that one. Where did it go? Mm, I guess I just didn't have the file in the thingy. Whatever. I'll skip the video because it doesn't matter. Okay, so this video here. These players are better than both geniuses and talented learners. That video was what sparked, I think, the golden brain theory in some capacity. And it was taken as inspiration off of Raven, who brought up like the term prodigy from the fan translations and was like, well, what if it what was your exact theory on it? Was it really just like
Prodigy is a term that is used in officials. However, prodigy is very specifically used to describe um, basically what is the next what is pretty much the futures of their respective countries or teams that they play for. So France has the prodigy within Loki, Sai is a prodigy within Japan, and Nagi on multiple occasions has been considered a prodigy for Japan as well. And there are Kaiser's also at times in the official manga been called a prodigy. Prodigy is something in which can interlock between talented learner and geniuses, and it applies to a select group of individuals who are willing to take that next step forward.
like I think my video was kind of taken off of that. And I think that's what kind of sparked the golden brain theory, which I mentioned in so many of my videos recently. I voice cracked there. But like I feel like the fact that like I feel like it should get like called to attention, right? Because
Yeah.
these black and white terminologies I don't think are gonna work very much anymore. And I feel like having such those closed-minded terms is gonna come back to ruin Isagi in some capacity.
Yeah, Prodigy is very much inclusive to the potential of the player rather than the specific type of player they are. Um, and there were times that Prodigy was just like it's very genius orientated, but then again you have someone like Sai Itoshi who is very much implied to be a talented learner, who's called Japan's Prodigy. It feels like a title that laid on thick with the new Generation 11, since Loki's been recently revealed as a new Gen 11. But characters like Nagi, Kaiser, and Isagi have been considered prodigies at occasions. What also kind of interlocks that you were just you're getting onto the back of me at the time releasing my Agi video, and I referred to the active and passive pains.
Mm-hmm.
And those were aspects in which Isagi never knew about. Nagi knows about them, and through Nagi likely communicating that to Isagi, maybe Isagi finds another path forward.
Mm. There's so many terminologies that Isagi just doesn't know about. Like,
Yeah, because Nagi has been a focus, and he has his own separate realm of knowledge that Isagi doesn't know about, and vice versa.
can I ask what you mentioned? Like the thing with Sai, like implied to be a talented learner. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, granted, he's not downright said, "Oh, Sai Itoshi is a talented learner," but like, you can pretty much infer it, right? Because like, if they say, okay, if they're like, okay, 1 + 1 = 2, right?
Mhm.
And in this scenario, like, 1 + 1, hear me out, is going to equal psi, right? If that's how that works, right? Where to be a talented learner, you have to be this, and psi is inherently those things. wouldn't that essentially just confirm that he's a talented learner, even if it doesn't say, "Oh, he's a talented learner"? Like, it's like,
I don't like I just don't like speaking of things with fact. I could be confident within myself to say like I believe this, so da da da. But like retroactively speaking, like everything does point towards Sai Itoshi, and I think majority of the community can agree that Sai Itoshi is likely a talented learner. But we also don't know for sure because Sai has never really presented himself as thoroughly as he should. His one instance of playing has been like a brief like circumstance of him going all out, where basically the only other competent player on the Japan team was Aiku, and Aiku was nowhere close to size level.
yeah. Um, like, there's something else I wanted to bring up is like, you know how Isagi did the sell his soul for victory thingy?
Yeah,
Do you think that only applies to people who are freedom based? Because like,
it can. I mean, didn't we get like the whole Rin monologue of like Isagi sells his soul for the goal, and Rin sells his soul for what, the thrill?
there's like adrenaline.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, in the capacity of like
It depends. I
Isagi and
think it depends
Kaiser,
on the
right?
player rather. I think it depends on the player rather than the sort of type of person, type of player that you are. Talented learner genius. So it depends on the individual, um, at their core, their personality traits, and what they value most. Um,
Also,
eh,
bro,
so that
we're not responding to comments because we're having a dialogue right here.
yeah.
Like, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want from me. Will Shido get subbed in the France match? I don't know. I think so. I think there's no reason why he shouldn't. There you go. There's your answer.
Considering Charles has alluded to it, probably.
I think it's stupid that they played the same formation. People are like, "Well, it's BLUELOCK's strongest formation." I'm like, yeah, maybe balanced wise, sure, but that doesn't make it the strongest to deal with France.
I think, and this is my perspective of coming from like a football knowledge standpoint. They are testing the realms of France, knowing that Ego, knowing that they may not win, but it's best to gain intel on France than it is to completely get whitewashed from not even playing your cards right. Ego's playing a risky hand by letting the same formation go, but that formation allows for the most opportunity to scout out what they would need to do if they were to face off against France again. It's conditioning. Ego's aware that if they lose this, they will be in danger. But he has the belief that Blue Lock would be able to be more capable in handling England in comparison to France. So they're
Yeah,
playing into strategy here. They're observing what France has to offer, whilst um, there's a whole new Gen 11 player on this team, and just kind of preserving their sort of better players, or better players to handle a team like France for a later time period. So France doesn't have the upper hand in knowing how to overcome. So if they were to bring on someone like Baru or someone like Zantetsu, or so on and so forth, characters in which Loki is less aware of, and Hugo would definitely be less aware of, as he's never played against these characters. And more so than that, they've all done specialized training. It feels
yeah,
better for Ego to keep France in the dark in terms of knowledge and lose this game, rather than give all the intel to France, still lose most likely, or barely come out with a win, and then face them later on in brackets where they get completely countered.
yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. Next video was why Isagi's final NAO goal was not plot. This video is way better than I thought it was going to. 62k views, fucking crazy. And I guess because the previous one hit 110k because it was Isagi's final goal, and I had to go through and explain to people why Isagi's scoring this goal wasn't plot. for some reason. Like, they probably put it up there with like the Ream Predator. Like, a lot of the higher tier videos are just me explaining why I'm clearing up for people why they don't understand topics. Like, this one was every ego or a manifestation in Blue Lock explained. I'm honestly gonna put this one kind of low, just because I know I got some things wrong. Like Charles has just got revealed. I thought his was going to be the Lich, and in theory, it made sense, right? Like this giant.
But now it's got. I mean, it's the only thing we got reference to, but now it's this goblin, which
But not even that, but
makes
like
sense.
the Lich having all these different weapons in hands represents Charles's contrary nature if he could do anything, right? Like,
yeah, but I guess a goblin represents an unpredictability because, like, what's the goblin going to do next? Oh, he stabbed your knee. Oh, he robbed you. Oh, he shot in your face.
Now he's humping your boot. Like, he's gonna.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just the supreme ball knowledge right there.
This video I gotta put low. This one, even though I liked it, why? How Nagi Seishiro's awakening will destroy FC Barcha. That did not fucking happen.
Nagi's awakening could have destroyed FC Bacha.
I should probably put that into the title now, huh? Okay,
change the
this
title.
one. This is the video. How Ray Dark will become Blue Lock's next major antagonist. This was like how it connected to Isagi going to Spain and all this stuff. And basically the theory was Isagi got a bid from Real over Rin, and as a winner of the NEL, he got to go. That's how it completed the Isagi going to Spain theory. He went to Spain and met up with Sai. Ray Dark was there, met with Isagi and said, "You're not like something he did." Like how Sai lost his dream was Ray Dark said, "Yo, you're not good enough to be called a striker. Convert to being a midfielder if you really want to play on the world stage, kind of thing." And then Isagi accepted the challenge, played with Sai, yada 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 yada. All that stuff happened.
Everything in which alludes to like Bunny being a present character.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And this was before
you were on the right track of like there is a character that definitely caused Sai immediate troubles and likely wasn't the biggest reason to why Sai quit, but likely a very big factor.
Yeah. But like,
and of course, your timeline was wrong. But you're alluding to a character causing Sai's dream to be crushed.
Yeah, but
aside from Ray Dark,
this is what sucked. What sucked was the Ray Dark theory literally came out the day that the leaks dropped.
Yep, and
like.
He got his fucking bid from Bayern Munich. I'd say like if I was to go back, I would put something else out into the world because I got the correct idea down of Rin and Isagi drawing to keep their rivalry going pretty much and to give Isagi a taste of what it's like to be on top. But if I could put anything out into the world, I would have put Isagi gets a bid from Real.
Yeah, like,
and then Kaiser loses his bid from Real, and then he gets one from Bayern Munich.
Yeah. And then this video was essentially me doing another like of the how we used to do the not the Blue Lock matchups, but it was like overrated or underrated, where I went through and kind of explained everything each character did in the specific arc. To say whether a community opinion of them is overrated or underrated. And this one I did comparing Rin and Isagi to compare the results of their game to say, okay, who really deserves number one, right? And with it, I think I landed on, in my opinion, Isagi deserving it. But at the same time, in hindsight, I get why I'm using the fucking blanket. In hindsight, I do understand why they're tied, but I still don't like it. You know?
I mean, yeah, it's just a narrative thing in which got expanded upon later on, in which we can accept it now. but it's just like the what if they didn't draw, what could that mean? What could that
Yeah.
lead to? Because it does. I admit it does feel anticlimactic, but I knew Kaneshiro would play the anticlimactic to then do like something much more wilder, like Nagi's elimination.
Yeah. Um.
And oh yeah, 80% of Arrow's theories fall flat, of course, because he's willing to risk doing these theories based off of the limited ground he has or the information he has available to him. And if he gets it wrong, it's whatever. It just allows him to come up with more accurate theories in the future. The more knowledge he gets.
Like, I at least have confidence enough to be like, hey, I got a theory. I'm gonna put it out there. Half of you people don't even do it because you're afraid of the criticism by the community, right? If I'm gonna make a theory, I'm gonna bring you evidence, and I did. I did bring you evidence, and if you look at the comment section, no one was disagreeing with me there. You probably weren't disagreeing with me there. You don't get to turn around when I'm wrong. You'd be like, yeah, your theory's so ass, bro. You were on the same fucking train.
Yeah, it's a whole like until proven wrong, we're kind of like open
Like,
minded, if you will.
like, sorry, but when you look at it like this, when you agree with my theory, you get on the same train. So when I'm wrong, you're just as wrong as I am. You don't go to say, yeah, I believe you. You're right. This sounds good. And then turn around when I'm wrong and be like, yeah, I never believed. Nah, I wasn't. No, I wasn't ever.
Believe in you.
Whatever. Anyways, this next one was explaining all the specialized in Blue Lock. I'm shocked this video didn't do as well as it could have, because like you'll see a lot of people talking about like all the specialized, and no one talked about it in a while because we did get some new designs for some character eyes and what they could mean and stuff, and no one really talked about it. I'm like, you know what? I should probably bring up a topic, and it did like 7K views, which it's good, but like I don't know. I feel like it should have done better. The video I thought I did decent, but it just didn't turn out well. So I'll probably just throw it in C tier. This video did better than I thought it was going to. Well, hold on. Let me get the rail. This one. This is the rail one. Oh wait, hold up. I guess I have. Oh, I guess I had the thing. It just got sorted weirdly in the timeline. Anyways, this was my theory of Rayo. Yeah. I go, Nagi's awakening is gonna destroy FC Barcha, and then now Rayo's going to destroy FC Barcha. Because like this was like the theory of where I thought of Rayo copying the Kaiser Impact. Like this is where that started for me. And I feel like no one really gives a solid explanation to why he couldn't. Because when you bring up a point and it makes sense at face value, and then I show you evidence from the manga, and it disproves it, right? So like, I don't know, man. People are crazy sometimes.
Go crazy, man.
But yeah, this video didn't do as well. Like, didn't even break 10K. I spent a lot of time on this thumbnail. I spent a lot of time on it. I was very happy with it, but I didn't do as well as I thought it would. But I don't know. I'll probably put it like B tier. In hindsight, I'm looking at my videos. Damn, a lot of my videos are ass. A lot of my videos.
You could say that like ass, but realistically, are you looking at it from viewing standpoint now? Like,
Well, I'm looking at it from where I critique them. Like,
yeah, you're your own biggest critic at the end of it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. After that was the Ego and Noah backstory. This one,
It still has grounds.
Yeah, this was me, I think, talking about how I think Noah and Ego were previous new gens. Cause like, I feel like if there are any like I feel like in context of like the term war buddies or teammates. Like I feel like the new generation 11, like I wouldn't say Kaiser and Lorenzo would consider themselves to be teammates, right? But I would say they consider themselves to be like war buddies, right? Like, and I don't know. I still would kind of like that theory, but at the same time, I feel like it would kind of ruin my theory for like later ones of like new generation, like the current new gen topics, like Loki and Ugo and like characters like them. I feel like would if this pulls true, it ruins these other theories. And at the same time, I don't really care. But like, you know, uh, Raven's got nothing.
Well, I've been trying to sort out my editing software, being a bitch.
Was it still sucking?
Yeah, it's just like inconvenient. Doing my best to try and figure something out there.
The next video though was okay. Kaiser. Okay, so this was my matchup video I did a while ago. Where's the thumbnail for the matchup video? Here we go. Well, the ego one, I'll probably throw that B tier as well. Okay, this matchup video I was happy with. Let me see the winner of this. Who did I? The new generation 11. Who did I decide was best?
You think
I think it's like
it's a new gen,
okay.
but you think like a Spanish?
Here it is. This was the new generation 11. Okay,
Sorry,
so
right.
Kaiser. Okay, comparing the new gens, right? Let's see. So comparing the new generation 11, right? In Kaiser, Sai, and Lorenzo here. I gave Kaiser physique, speed, runner-up in game IQ, vision, offense, runner-up in defense, positioning, finishing, ego, which was a three-way tie. He was the runner-up on passing. He took shooting. It was a three-way tie for chemical reactions, and I gave him main weapon. Sai was runner-up for physique. He took game IQ, runner-up for vision, runner-up for dribbling, runner-up for offense, runner-up for finishing, three-way tie for ego. He took passing, runner-up for shooting, three-way tie for chemical reactions, and runner-up for main weapon. And then Lorenzo really didn't win. He was runner-up for speed, he took dribbling, he took defense, he was the runner-up for positioning, he was three-way tie for ego, and then he took three-way tie for chemical reaction, which I think that means, yeah, Kaiser was the winner. Now, here's the thing. What sucks, right, is that on paper, right, Kaiser, in my opinion, won it. But that doesn't mean, in my opinion, I think Kaiser's better. Like, if we're talking NEL, I think Sai's best. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I believe the rankings are like, so that the usefulness of Sai is that he's versatile. He's not like great on defense, but midfielding and striker, he can be reliable in both positions. Kaiser can be reliable as a striker and then semi-decent in defense. So Sai, in terms of versatility, can do great in two positions better than Kaiser can be in two positions. And I mean, I believe personally that Kaiser, since the sort of training arcs, has gotten way better, and I think he currently ranks third as in terms of new Gen 11s. If they were to match off it with like equally strong teams, Sai is way more useful than Kaiser.
Yeah. Like, also, if we what I think stats isn't fair to go off of, if you look at like like what some of these stats are, Loki is obviously the best new gen, right?
Mm.
He's really not taking a lot of these.
Yeah.
Like, do you think physically Loki is stronger than someone like Bunny or Kaiser, or even like, well, maybe not Lorenzo, but like Bunny or Kaiser, like physically, I feel like though they would be like stronger than him. Vision, Loki doesn't have any vision ability as far as we know. So he's not taking that. Dribbling, you can argue because maintaining ball control at top speed is pretty good, and it is considered to be a dribbling because like we see with Chiggity, but like Sai and Lorenzo, like you see stuff like that. Is he taking that? Shooting, Kaiser's obviously taking that, right? Main weapon, that's a bias thing. That's a bias pick. Ego, we don't really know what Ego is.
you can objectively have a best main weapon compared to everyone else.
Yeah, but like it's
And
also like which weapon. The whole category is which one do you like more? Like which is the cool, in your opinion, is the best weapon?
okay,
Like
well, who's better, Sai or Hugo?
I think Sai now, but I think Ugo is going to be given. I think it might be close.
I think it was like Hugo. No, it's Sai compared to Hugo, right? Sai is better or equal to Hugo. I don't see it as Hugo being better than Sai. I believe at like the very least they'd be equal. At the very most for Sai's occasion, that Sai is definitely. Hugo wins on eyelashes.
Though,
yeah, sure.
because here's the thing: when you look at like who they are, you have Ugo who's currently playing for the best team, right? If he's currently playing for the best team in the world, right, for France, assuming Sai was French, do you think he'd be able to get on that team too? Like,
I'd say so.
You're comparing off this
the triangle center to defensive midfielder sort of positionings. He could definitely fit within that triangle, and not to mention he has goal scoring capabilities. I believe he would make it.
But it's also like, okay, does Ugo growing up in the best country in the world for football put him close? Does Sai get close to him, knowing that he trained for like 4 to 5 years in at the best club in the world? So like you're comparing best country in the world for football versus specifically the best club in the world. And honestly, I think the best club in the world might be a little bit better of an area to train at, specifically because it's a much smaller margin. Or I mean like there's a lot bigger, there's a lot more quantity of clubs, right?
Yeah,
so like,
I mean we could scale it
France.
as this, right? Loki is for the U20 category, it's limited, right? Because this is how it is. Noel Noah is a French player. Definitely could train Loki, but of course wouldn't, and likely would choose not to, for the sake of his own benefit, until like they're actually playing against one another on the pitch, or playing with each other. But Noel Noah would be based in Germany because he plays for Bastard Munich. So Loki doesn't have someone of a higher level to train with necessarily, leading up to his club matches or the U20 World Cup. Meanwhile, Sai has Luna.
Yeah. Also, in universe, France is the =1 country right now. Yeah. Like they are. That's not an argument. You can say whatever you want, but it's not going to be true.
It's Spain has the best club.
Yeah. Real is the strongest club in universe right now. Excuse me. After the matchup one comes my theory of how Nagi is going to return. Now, I don't remember how this theory turned out. Was this? Yeah, so this was after Nagi got locked off. And I think I did get this prediction kind of right. I think I did mention Baratsura. So I'm going to put it like B tier. After that one came... Oh yeah, the final Neo Egoist League rankings is here. Ranking is here, and I don't agree. I think I went through and gave new rankings to players.
Fair.
Um, yeah, I think I went through and gave new rankings to specific players. Oh yeah, so I did. So like Rin, I kept him at 240, and I gave Isagi 250. Shido, I put him at 130.
Did you rank Baru over Shido at this time?
I don't remember. Rayo though. Rayo, I knocked down from 78 million to 62. No, I think this was me just going through the bids I disagreed with. Not
So
necessarily every bid, just every. Yeah, so
Baru
Shido would have
stays
got.
at Baru stays at 150. So you
Yeah,
did rank him above Shido.
yeah. No, wait, hold up. I did keep some of the bids the same. I think I just forgot to include Botto. No, yeah. So I forgot to include Shigiri in this one. I literally put a pinned comment. I forgot Shigiri. I added the section. I just forgot to include it.
So we do have Baru.
I'd probably have Botto. Well, there's Bachira. Bachira's there. I think I skipped over him, too. I think I skipped over Botto. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. I think I did forget Botto. Let me see this. Herrera, I knocked down from 70 to 62. Bachira was at 120. Yeah, I don't know where I think I left Botto out, too. I don't know. Well, considering I left them out, I'll put it in C tier. Because I forgot some very important characters for what would be this ranking. Although after that one comes, okay, this one, I don't care. I'm putting this one high up. This was the golden brain theory. And I was so happy with this theory, and I'm sticking with it, and I'm putting that in S tier. I don't give a shit. I'm putting it there.
Bro put an S tier.
Yeah.
Chat,
This
bro
one
put an S tier.
I did. This one though I gotta put in D tier. Why Sai won't play for Japan? Ooh,
and,
ooh,
and then Akira made like why Loki won't play for France.
ooh, and then he bid 3,000 on it in the game show. Oh, oh, we we are we're not doing well for our predictions here. Okay, this video I really like though. The best positions of BLUELOCK's top 23 for the U20 World Cup. Where basically I went through, instead of making a formation, I went through and said what positions I think each BLUELOCKer would be best suited for.
Fair enough.
Like I think I said for Rain, I think he would be good at as a striker or a center forward. So either solo striker or up there as a center forward with other people. Isagi, I said center forward or offensive midfielder. I did say though that I don't think Isagi has the capability to be solo striker. Shido, I think I said the same thing as Zareen for Shido. You know, I said striker or left winger for Shido. And I think I said that based on his speed, allowing him to just abuse aren't the wings suited for more speedster type players? Like speed
Yeah.
or technique. Like Bachira and Chigiri, they go on the wings typically.
Yeah.
So like I feel like if Shido can't play striker, I feel like winger for Shido, like a left winger for Shido works. And then I did the same thing for Botto, striker or right wing for Botto. Bachira, offensive midfielder or right winger for Bachira. Chigiri, I put him at left winger. Rao, any position. Rao got the any position. What did I say for Kunigami? This was like when I was just moving out of the dorms too, so it's like everything off
Okay.
my everything was. Oh yeah, right winger and defensive midfielder. I said for Kunigami. Atoya's thing. I'll just skip through this because it's. Well, I'm not gonna skip through it, but I'm just gonna not spend all that time on that. I really enjoyed that video though. Like going through and saying, "Oh, these are the best positions for each player." I thought that was a really fun video.
Fair enough.
This would be, I'd say it was like a nice B tier. Did I forget a video?
Maybe.
I did. I forgot the brutally ranking every player in the PXG versus Baston München game. I'm a be honest. I thought that was I thought like the video itself was like okay. People really disagree with my ranking, but I don't care. So I'm gonna put it like C tier. Is your
I'll
editing
tell you
stuff
right
working?
now, we don't care.
We don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm sort of just working it out.
Yeah. Okay, who is the best master in the new Egoist League? 70K views. I'm shocked this one get a lot of views for the video topic, but people really seem to disagree. I'm gonna put this in A because I like this video, but people really seem to disagree with the idea that Chris Prince is the best master, and I'll die on this hill. Chris Prince is, in my opinion, the best master striker.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like results wise, he was not like showcased to be the best master because there was clearly some a lot of focus on the players just individually rather than the team as a whole. But if you want to go from like point A to point B, get like really good, Chris Prince is the best person for that. But if you're looking to succeed and get results, Snuffy is the best master for that.
Yeah, but again, the the thing with Snuffy is that Snuffy trains people under a confine. Chris Prince teaches them how to evolve in the capacity of what they want to be, which I think is the best for what a master is supposed to be doing. Every weapon though, I'm putting that in
I
A
don't
tier
blame
because
people's
you helped
opinions
me
to
with it.
say. Yeah, I don't
You
blame
remember?
people's opinions to say Snuffy.
Oh
Ever.
yeah, I don't either.
Because it comes down to perspective, right? Because Snuffy is an ultimate strategist, and not to mention he can teach you knowledge based
Yeah.
skills, knowledge based.
He also did generate results.
Tactics.
So like everyone on Ubers survived who played. Everyone survived.
Yeah, every relevant Ubers player, even Fukaku.
Yeah.
Crazy. Chris Prince is the best master striker in terms of coaching. Yeah, I mean, I think coaching off the field goes to Chris Prince. Coaching on the field goes to Snuffy. It's just generally that the tactics in which Snuffy can implement and his vast wealth of knowledge as a football player, considering he's the oldest football player we've seen in the series.
Yeah, Snuffy's like 37.
Currently active. Yeah, currently active football player. He's the oldest that we've seen in the series.
What's the average age of a pro? Like what?
You mean that peak performance, or
I mean, just like the average age of a professional soccer player, like in current days. Like, what's the average age you'll see for them?
I want to say like most people get professional between 26 and 28.
Would you say Snuffy is out
Like
of his prime?
yeah, most definitely. People's prime ranges between 25 to 32.
I'm pretty sure Noah's like
It's a
28.
big range, but it really depends. It depends on the individual. Noah is 31.
Are you sure?
I can check. 31, yeah.
Really? Oh no, he's 32. After
Oh, yeah,
chapter
but,
two, after chapter 209.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him play since, so I'm not wrong.
But I'm saying in 209, which was just prior to Uber's, he turned 32, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure Chris Prince.
In any case,
Chris Prince is like 30, not 30. He's like 27, I think. Yeah, Chris Prince is 28. Bro's beefing with someone 4 years older than, like, he's beefing with like a fucking 8th grader beefing with a senior in high school.
No, it's naturally speaking because Chris is currently within his prime. Noah is currently exiting his prime. Most likely.
That's why I feel like Isagi beating Noah isn't gonna do anything for him. Congratulations. That's like Jake Paul beating Mike Tyson. Like, well, not to the same degree.
I mean, I think Luna is the next step. Luna's how old is Luna? Got to be in his mid-20s.
Luna? I think it was like 24. Luna? 27, yeah.
So he's younger than Chris.
Well, no, yeah, by a year. But
yeah.
Oh, okay. This video, I'm putting fucking S tier. The 10 blue lockers versus 1 gorilla. That video was done at 4 a.m. as a fucking meme. And I cranked this shit out in 5 hours because I thought it was fucking hilarious.
You wanted a video idea. I was like, you know what? Gargamaru's wrestling a bear. Let's put him up against gorilla.
Yeah. This was back when the 100 men versus 1 gorilla debate was popular. And I said, fuck it, we don't need 100. I could name 10 blue lockers who could beat up a gorilla. And you and I both posted our videos. This one fucking blew up. I don't know why it did. It's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, my one didn't do good, but realistically, I think it was because the conditions you set. I was just like, I don't care about the conditions. I'm just building the best possible thing to beat up a gorilla.
Yeah, fair point.
But I think your thumbnail did you bits.
Yeah, it's like so fucking stupid. I could solo you. The fuck?
Yeah, you hopped on the trend. You did it better because you had stuff to present it down. You had a better thumbnail. So realistically, you did really good. That video was an unexpected one to blow up, all things considered. I think we were both expecting our average view count, and then you just got like 50k more.
Oh my god. Sorry. I was just fucking coughing up phlegm. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, it was just basically me saying like we didn't expect much, and then you just ended up getting way more.
Yeah, well, I fell asleep and I woke up like 4 hours after it posted to see, oh shit, and it was at like 50k views. I'm like, who the fuck is watching this? Like,
clearly a bunch of 100 men that find they need to know what the strategy is.
Hold up, I gotta see what some of these comments were saying. I need to see what some of these comments were saying. Gagamaru had never acquired the skills to beat a gorilla. However, the limitless black Air Force energy circling through his veins caused his body to reflexively use the power of the bears he's killed. In other words, in the 4 minutes and 11 seconds after reaching flow state, the gorilla is effectively fucked.
You should have just brought up the fucking Gagamaru using Black Flash argument.
Oh yeah. Gagamaru over bear over gorilla. It just takes 1 Goatmaru. Can 10 gorillas beat Gagamaru is a better argument.
It's just the Gagamaru argument, and I feel it's quite unanimous. I don't think there is haters of Gagamaru, and if there is, they're horrible.
This isn't even could 10 blue lockers defeat a gorilla. It's how fast 10 blue lockers could defeat a gorilla. All fun and games until you hear Gagamaru punch. Not. Hold up. Oh yeah. When I talk about Kaiser, no. Not a mere 4 officers, not a mere 5, not even 6, but 7 armed officers with nothing but a soccer ball and the indomitable human spirit.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of people. It was just a bunch of people making like very much over dramatic sort of statements in your comment section, and I feel like that just resonated with people.
Y'all gotta leave the gorilla alone, bro. My boy's a family man. 1,000 silverback male gorillas, bloodlesses versus Gagamaru. Blind, deaf, 1 arm, 1 leg, mute, and exhausted. The glaze of the gorilla is crazy. Hold up, let me see. Can I sort these two funny?
I did the actual measurements of how fast Kaiser fucking kicks. And I was like, imagine that to the balls. You have Chris Prince and Gagamaru holding him down as Kaiser's delivering nut shots.
Half of my arguments were... I'm pretty sure one of my arguments was get Rain in here because if he can do the center of gravity full burst, that means Rain can control gravity. Therefore, what's this motherfucker gonna do when he hits him with the Kenjaku domain expansion? Like,
dude,
the fuck?
His parents killed Titans. You really think that Rin's...
Yeah. Don't. Oh my god. We should remake this video and just pick random characters and bullshit our way to answers. I think that'd be funny as fuck.
I feel like that's a video that we should do, but with all the... Could max scaling BLUELOCK characters defeat every Pokemon?
Like how max scaling BLUELOCK, how every BLUELOCK character could beat Goku.
Yeah, I mean, I made that thumbnail ages ago, didn't I? Isagi may have beat foot cancer, but can he beat Goku? Do I have that thumbnail laying about?
You probably do.
I probably do. If I can find it, I'll share it. And you can put
Yeah,
it on
what the fuck did
stream.
I just watch? I'm pretty sure I did record this video at 4 in the morning. I edited the whole thing down. And then oh yeah, honorable mentions. Who are my picks? Oh yeah, rule number 1, 10 blue lockers must be chosen. So I can't pick any more, any less. Rule 2, which you didn't fucking follow. Where
I didn't really follow any of your rules because you didn't say what rules to have, you know.
Oh yeah, 2 pro players max, and then they're all pro players now, so I don't know if that counts. And then I have to use a strategy. I had powerhouses, I had auxiliary, and I had handlers. I had Gagamaru, I had... Hold up, what was this image? Oh yeah, what the fuck is this? I found a fucking Roblox meme of Gagamaru just beating up a bear. Those were the days. And for some reason, oh, there we go. I was gonna say the tier list is gone for some reason. That was a funny. That was a funny video. Fakest laugh with brother. What the fuck are you talking? What is your deal, bro? You're just in here to be negative. You just get the fuck out. You just seem like you're having a problem.
You're goofy as fuck.
I don't give a...
just...
You laugh like goofy. Motherfucker, I have the flu. I'm coughing and I'm dying. What the fuck do you want from me?
Gorsh.
Gorsh. Your mom's under my desk right now. Yeah. This was another video I liked, was me explaining why Shido deserves 3rd place in the NEL. As someone who, like, doesn't like Shido as much, I had to jump in there and be like, listen, it makes sense why he got this bid. Like, I don't know. This episode, Nagi, another movie, one didn't do as well. It was only like 9 minutes. I'll probably put that D tier. Okay, this one I was very happy about. Isagi, what if he had a restrictive ego? What if? My first time making a what if in forever. like an actual what if, and I just yapped for like 15 minutes going through like the first 2 chapters of the story, and people were like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? Speed it up." It's like, okay, sorry. So I sped it up a little bit. I like the start of this what if though. This was like the start of something good. So probably throw that there.
No one's as good at writing what ifs as me. Am I right, guys?
Exactly. You cook it. You cook your what ifs all the time. You're so good. So good.
It's hard to be bad at writing what ifs when my brain is simply just connected to the hard drive of Kaneshiro's own hypothetical stories.
I'm gonna put this ranking NEO goals in C tier. A lot of people had an issue with it, but like I was pretty happy with it. But I also remember being sick when I made this video.
It's also your opinion. Why wouldn't you opinion of your ranking?
Yeah, but it means I have no ball knowledge.
Fuck off. It's not. It's okay. I don't think this comes down to ball knowledge. I think it just comes down to preference.
Probably.
Were you ranking them in terms of impressiveness, or were you ranking them because you like them more?
I ranked them in terms of how much I liked them. Like
So
I had Yuki Miya as number 2.
It doesn't mean you know.
Why don't I rate Why don't I rate chapter reviews? Because they're just chapter reviews.
You could do my survey right now and pick your favorite.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually done your survey.
I swear you picked Shigure, right?
I lied. I haven't done it yet. I was going to pick Shigure.
Well, shall I send you a link?
You posted the survey while I was fucking dying. So
yeah, and I've also posted out the survey many times since.
I've still been dying.
I'm gonna send it to you. You do it on stream right now.
Fine. Fuck. We're gonna speed through these. I'm supposed to be somewhere at 5.
You're sick. What the fuck are you doing?
Getting food. Okay. Who's your favorite BLUELOCK character? Okay. I like this guy. Who's your least favorite BLUELOCK character? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I think Imamura might be my least favorite character because he brings absolutely nothing to the table.
I put Koan because he brought negative.
Yeah, but he scored 3 goals where one of them was a hat trick.
I am the Kaiser.
Oh my
Pass the ball. Start the play.
What I don't like about Shido is how everyone glazes him and doesn't come to realistic conclusions. For example, at the current level, while everyone needs a high level passer to score, Shido's only qualities are scoring. And granted, that's great. But that shows off that if the passer chooses to work with someone else, he's not bringing anything else to the table.
I know
because he's the realest character in BLUELOCK. Softies like Era always pick the safest option. Like, if it's a safe option, doesn't that make him a good character?
Look. All I'm saying, chat, is that my favorite character is Agi. Like, I'm bae.
What was my favorite chapter of this year? I'm gonna be honest. I think The Student Becomes a Master was a really good chapter. Isagi's final goal. I think that chapter was insane.
Student has become.
What got you into BLUELOCK? What did get me into BLUELOCK?
I need this data.
Oh no, the anime got me. The anime got me into BLUELOCK.
Thank you.
Okay, we're speeding through these now. Sai Itoshi's failure will change BLUELOCK forever.
You're tripping. No, I'm not. And if you disagree with me, you're racist. I'm kidding.
What? Agi's a good character. The fuck?
Yeah. Agi is a great character. Can't wait to see him again. I miss him.
I don't remember anything about this video. It's unmemorable. C tier. Isagi being the U20 captain. That did not happen. C tier. Okay, this pissed me off. I'm gonna go on a rant here. This pissed me off. So I made a video talking about how the results of everyone's training from chapter 305, I think it was 305, and basically what Ego did, why Ego assigned each player their specific training. It got 14K views, which is great. Hideo posts his video 2 weeks after mine, gets 300K views, talking about the exact same fucking talking points. Not saying he copied me, just saying we had the same idea, and that motherfucker got like 30 times the views? Some bullshit.
Look, listen. That is just a subscriber difference. It's okay.
Yeah. Nothing against him. He made a good video. Noah's big evolution will make Isagi the best in the world. I don't remember anything about that. Unmemorable. Go and see tier.
Couldn't care
Okay.
less.
Isagi restrictive ego. I'm gonna put that also in part 2 because part 2 was good, but it took forever to get to the 500 like goal. Like it only very recently hit it. We're at 515, so like.
Oh, despicable me.
I was trying to get part 3 out before this year ended, but I got sick and I'm still not feeling hot enough to record another video. At least for, well, I already recorded the audio, but I just don't want to edit that one yet. I'll probably make that like the first video of 2025, possibly. This one, I don't care. I like this Henri video. It was a bait. It was a bait and switch, and it just goes to show you that people will comment without watching the fucking video. Because I had so many people commenting before they actually watched the video. Because I literally addressed their claims in the video and even said, yo, this is fucking, if you believe this, you're fucking stupid. But I also just really like the Henri thumbnail. I thought it was so funny. Like the Henri, the red eye Henri holding the fucking Nagi puppet. Like, I thought that was hilarious. What actually happened to Sai in Spain? I'm gonna put that like B tier. I like that one. And then this next video, the Everything We Know About Bunny. One of the writers for our movie actually helped me with this video. We went through and we pretty much went through everything we got about Bunny from the conversation with Isagi in that one chapter, and I got to yap for 17 minutes, and it made a lot of sense to me. And a lot of you guys seem to like it, so you know, I was pretty, okay with it.
Sounds like you were stoked.
Hideo is just different and less controversial, unlike you, Mr. BLUELOCK. What the fuck? Dog, can you get out of my fucking stream? You have just been in here being negative and complaining, and it is the most annoying shit I've ever
sounds like
seen.
you're being rage baited.
Well, guess what? I'm falling for it. And you wanna know how I'm gonna respond? By booting his ass out the fucking stream. Like, sorry, I'm tired of this fucker just constantly negatively judging. I'll just boot his ass from the fucking stream. There you go. Now you're in timeout. Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Get the ball. Stop the play.
Shut the fuck up, please. Okay. This video, I'm actually quite mad about. This video was one I actually paid an editor to do, and I had so many communication issues with them. I was very happy with the theory, and his editing made me hate the fucking video.
The first time and only time you've got an editor.
Only time I've hired an editor.
I feel like you can only be happy with like someone who watches your videos and then just tries to replicate your style.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, unless someone actively can copy my style to a T, I don't want to have someone edit for me. Like
and it's also more fitting for a person who doesn't do face cam.
Yeah. Like
me.
Me.
It should be me.
Oh yeah, this was a video of basically me going through explaining who would be the Barats 3. So like which 3 players would get selected. And this was after Sai already got confirmed to be getting a spot from Baratsuda. So who would be the other 2? And I went through like everyone who got eliminated and like, oh yeah, they would definitely do that. This is how BLUELOCK Japan will destroy France in the U20 World Cup. Ooh. 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 Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This next video did a little better than I thought it did. 12K views on Sendo's evolution. about him getting Predator Eye. I was very happy with the theory of him getting Predator Eye, and I'm glad a lot of people jumped on the train with it. Like, yeah, he'd get Predator Eye. This video though, I'm gonna put this. Oh, hold up. Ranking U20 World Cup. Well, that actually, yeah, ranking U20 World Cup performances. Like predicting the stats score of everyone. It was like a 36-minute video. It was a long vid. I was pretty happy with it. I probably put that like A tier. Probably put it A tier too. But this video though, I was very happy for. The greatest U20 World Cup bingo card. It was another 30-minute video. It was a very long one. I was cranking out a lot of longer videos at this point. Like 36 minutes, 30
I couldn't
minutes.
get you to shut up.
Thanks.
Biggest hater.
Fucking hurt me. This video though, the bingo card one, I'm putting that in S tier simply because that video alone was just it had good, like the whole thing was for charity anyway. The whole thing is for charity. I say was. We're not done yet. The U20 World Cup bingo card is for charity. And I think it was a fun thing to get a bunch of creators in here to make like ideas or predictions for what they think is going to happen in the U20 World Cup, and then the winner goes to charity. I think it was definitely a good video to do. Is BLUELOCK spinoff episode 90 actually horrible? This video didn't do as well as I thought it did, and I basically just went through and explained why I dislike episode 90 in relation to what we could have gotten from it. And a lot of people disagree with me on it, and I feel like that, the low view count, I think by popular opinion, people just think it was a bad video. So here's this. The Japan versus Nigeria game. I posted this video the day after the leaks came out. And it sucks because I made this video ahead of time and the leaks came early again. It ruined it because it was going through my predictions of the formations and stuff, and I posted it, and I was close. I think I was. Hold up. What was my prediction of the formation? Okay. So my prediction of the formation was I had okay, yeah, so I had Gagamaru in goal, Aiku, Aryu, and Raichi as defenders. I had Karasu as defensive midfielder, Reo and Hiyori as our central midfielders, Corona and Bachan on the wing, and Isagi and Rin as the strikers, with subs in Kunigami, Nico, Shido, and Bato. In hindsight, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the 11 players right. And granted, the 2 players that I got wrong were subs that came onto the pitch. If I had just put Shigiri in on this board in some capacity, I would have gotten every single player who would have been on the pitch or played during that game right.
Who would have suspected Nico?
Yeah.
No one.
Like, I got pretty close with it. I'm putting that in S tier. That was a fun video to make. This video I'm gonna put in A tier. It was me basically talking about the worst misconceptions about the BLUELOCK community. So things the BLUELOCK community thinks is true, but it's fucking not. Like Slursagi, I talked about Slursagi a lot for I think I talked for over like a third of the video. I know Onyx said he was going to talk about Anime Greenly for a video. I don't know if he's still going to do that. The drama's kind of... The drama and beef is going to... blown over.
It's blown over because, like, necessarily speaking, harping on negative shit without it being, like handled is sad.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a downer. We've expressed our opinions, and as much as it sucks, the whole situation sucks. We can only move forward and hope people just realize how much of a shit person Anime Greenly
is. Yeah. Rayo's master copy video, I really like that one. I'm gonna put it in A tier as well. simply because what we got from Ryo, his 2 copies, they were right at my prediction. So currently I have 100% correct. I'm 100% on it so far. The Kira and Isagi theory, I'm gonna put that B tier just because we don't know much more about Kira right now. It was a fun theory to cook up, but I could be wrong. I could be wildly incorrect in the future when we get more stuff from them. Who knows? This Blue Lock season 3, I'm gonna put the one talking about Blue Lock season 3 here. It did very well, 124k views. It was finally a video that I got some anime attention from, which I finally feel like I'm at that point where if season 3 does drop this year, I'm gonna get the same explosive growth that Hideo got. Because like whether you want to agree with me or not on this, or like call me insult me or whatever the fuck you want, I copied a lot from Hideo's style. Like he was one of my inspirations getting into Blue Lock for editing, and my style does match his a lot now. So if he got the same explosive growth when season 2 dropped, when season 3 drops, I'd hope to get the same. Hopefully, I don't know. Because if so, I can turn this into a livable job by the time I graduate college, which would be fucking pristine. But yeah, I would probably put that in S tier. The Bato and Shido, why it's not even close, Blue Lock announcement, was basically just me going through and explaining like the PIDs of I think going through again and explaining why Shido deserves 3rd place. I'm just gonna probably throw it in like B tier. This next video though was very saddening. I thought it was gonna do good. The future of Blue Lock and its story, how I think Blue Lock is gonna end. It only got 4.6k views, which is very disappointing considering the sub count I have on my channel right now. But like, I don't know. Honestly, a lot of these videos. This was when I think this was when the algorithm started to fuck us, so we had to learn how to adapt to it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that
was quite literally like the dying point because they introduced this whole algorithm to try and combat AI, and then it targeted our videos because they think of them as repetitive.
Yeah, because we only talk about the same topic of Blue Lock. But yeah, I don't. It's whatever. The Isagi aura farming video, I did that as another comedic one to see if like a comedy switch would be better for the channel, and it didn't do as well. It did alright, but it didn't do good enough for me to consider swapping fully to something like that. This one though, I really like this thumbnail, and I'm glad I did decent. I created Blue Lock's strongest player. Actually, Raven, you inspired me to make this video. I think you might have even nominated me in your video on it, of like going through and like talking about what this video would do. I fell off. No, my channel has been more popular now than it's ever been. Like, like.
I'm glad I allowed that video for you to just do at some point.
Yeah, it was a fun video idea
because it was one of my most popular this year.
It was a fun video. It was a good video idea too.
I gotta look back on it honestly. But I dived into a lot of variety based content as I usually do because I hate stuck in no variety formulas. So I did crafting the ultimate Blue Lock player. So I basically said my restriction was I'm going to limit it to it was either did I only do it via the Blue Lock player Blue Lock facility players. That got 32,000 views compared to yours. So as much as it's been out for longer, comparison to our sub counts, that was one of my bigger videos.
When did yours drop? Mine dropped 4 months ago.
Mine dropped in February.
Oh damn! So yeah, very, very much so. Yeah,
but I got double the views.
Yeah, you did. Your video was very good though.
I may revisit it at some point.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same too.
When we'll do a U20 version, once we see more new gen
once we get to the group stage, I think that might be a good...
exactly.
Every True Flows did explain. This was me redoing that video. And it was updated with Nagi and stuff. Because again, now we know they're more like those god state, like getting blessed by the god of soccer or whatever the fuck it is. But entirely we don't know. Yeah, and then I talked about Onazi and Nigeria are on fraud watch. Basically talking about how Nigeria is getting clipped over and over and over again by BLUELOCK. And I thought this thumbnail was funny as fuck. I told my thumbnail artist, yo, just draw like chibi versions of the Nigerian team just looking up. I'm gonna have the word frauds in big bold letters above their head.
Mhm.
And I thought it was a very goofy thumbnail. I was very happy with how it turned out. I'll probably put that like B tier. This video didn't do as well as I don't think it did. Yeah, well, hold up. Who will have the best U20 World Cup performances? I had Loki, Ness, and Nagi on the cover. Because I did go through and I went through who would have like some of the best performances in the U20 World Cup, not really counting my ranking of them before. But I think still it was quite fun to make the video on that. So I'll probably put it like B tier as well. Now though we have this one, which is the team ups and chemical reactions that will appear during the U20 World Cup. I did this at 1 a.m. It's just something to fill the void because I needed to get a video out. So it really wasn't that good of a video. This is my rant video I did about the leakers, which didn't do very well, but it was just me ranting, so I didn't really give a shit how it did. I just wanted to get
Yeah,
my
you were
thoughts
pissed
about
off and you wanted to make a video.
Pretty much, yeah.
But
This
now you're
one,
within the leaking sort of space and going to do it better. So it's
yeah. No, I'm trying to help do it better for the community. Demon Slayer. This is the only video I've done this year that isn't BLUELOCK based, and it did very well. It got 20K views, but it also coasted off the fact that the Demon Slayer movie had just come out. So, like, it was just me basically talking about why I thought the movie was good for 20 minutes.
yeah,
And
I mean, you dove into doing some variety content basically to see if you can flesh out. And of course, I just don't think you have the schedule to maintain at the moment.
yeah, if I had an editor, I would 100%. I would 100% do that. Right. If I had an editor to help me, I would totally like edit the BLUELOCK stuff myself, and then I would have them edit like other shows like One Piece, Shangri-La, Don the Don, Gachiakuta, Demon Slayer. Like I would have them cover variety
you
stuff.
could always like for exposure, right? You could always bring people on to your channel, not necessarily to be a collaborative channel like a 50-50 down the middle, of course, because it's your channel, but it's to bring people on to expose them to the sort of anime content that they do. So like whether or not Dragon Ball, One Piece, Dan, My Academia, etc. And
Brother, what is hold up, another person in here is talking shit. Only 15 people in the stream is crazy, even a collab with Raven didn't help. Brother, it's just I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's a stream. It was an unprompted stream that's talking about me ranking my videos. It's not like it's current BLUELOCK topics. No one's gonna give a shit. Also, what video did I say I stole? Are you talking about the one where Raven nominated me to make a video on that? The same topic? Where you said, yo, make a video on this?
I did permit.
You saw that I rated Shido third in performances during the U20 game versus BLUELOCK? To be honest, I wouldn't even rate him. I'd probably put him fourth. If I'm being honest. Like, in terms of like the best players during that, in terms of performances, he got 2 goals. Like, yeah, that's more than anyone else did, right? But in the capacity of like the best players during that game, Shido's like 4. The top 3 players that game were Sai, Aiku, and Reen. Like that's just how it was. Anyways. But yeah, if I had an editor, I'd probably have them work on a second channel while I worked on mainly BLUELOCK for myself. Since I feel like I feel like having an editor not be limited to specifically BLUELOCK would make them more available to edit other content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was suggesting the whole like grab people to sort of advertise their videos. So not only does it give variety to your channel, but also it gives exposure to those sort of channels as well, for you to work with them in the future if you were to ever go away from them. Sort of like a I help you, you help me future kind of deal.
Yeah. Every impossible goal in Blue Lock. This was a video that did very well. I wasn't expecting it to. It's at 33K views, which is just me talking about what are goals that the Blue Lockers have done that they would never be able to recreate again. Um, like I would say it wasn't supposed to do as good as it did. I'm very happy it did, but it was just a filler video. um, this one though, this was me talking about season 3, how we're probably gonna be getting season 3 in like we would get season 3 in less than 24 hours because this is like this video was posted literally the day before season 3 got announced and confirmed. And I said, oh, we're probably gonna get it announced in a couple in less than 24 hours. What else could we get? Could we get some stuff of a spin-off manga? Could we get stuff of a new stage play? Could we get a season 3 trailer, poster, stuff like that? Just going through the predictions of stuff. It was a pretty basic video, I would say. And then the following video was me talking about actually going through the details that we got of it being confirmed, which was season 3 being confirmed with the live action movie getting announced. So it was all right. This video I'm very happy with though. Sweat scaling. Oh my god, that video was so much fun to make. I also made that video while on vacation for girlfriend's birthday. I finished that video at 4 in the morning, and we were supposed to be getting up at 6 to go to Disney. So I slept like 2 hours, got the video ready to upload, and then posted it, and then went to Disney and was there for like 12 hours and wanted to kill myself. And then I got sick. Again. Although, okay, I lied a little bit. This one is the New World movie, which got a lot of attention. It did 18K views, so not like an insane a lot. Other videos did, like Sweat Scaling did better. But like, I'm glad a lot of people showed their support for this trailer, and not the trailer, but the dialogue of the movie and stuff, like going through the character designs and all that stuff, and plot of the movie, old character designs and stuff too. I think the support of the movie was. I'm very happy with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so glad the community is really in love with the project. My wallet's not going to be though. My wallet is not going to be happy, but it's okay because as long as you guys are enjoying it. This was another Nagi theory. It doesn't really stick out as being memorable to me, so I'm probably just gonna put it in D tier. Because I don't like a lot of these videos I would remember what they're about, but this one just I can't for the life of me. After that one though came this video did one of the worst on my channel as of late. Is the BLUELOCK 220 World Cup actually mid? And I was basically making a video addressing the claims of people saying that it's bad, right? That the U20 World Cup, in my opinion, isn't bad. Right, and a lot of people were saying it's mid, and this was a video of me talking about it. And a lot of people went into the video, and I know they didn't watch it because they're saying, "Dude, it's not mid. What are you fucking talking about? Well, you're a fucking idiot." I'm defending the arc, which you would know if you watched the video before you left a comment, like an ignorant fuck. But I don't know. It did very bad on views. No one was fucking watching the video when they could have. It's stupid people doing stupid shit. My community, though. And then following that, my Onazi theory video did horrible too, and I was very excited for the Onazi theory video. I did get a little bit of it right, so I'll put it up a little higher. Because my theory was that Onazi was going to awaken Predator Eye, and I was right because a lot of people didn't really point out or realize that Onazi is a restrictive type. So the fact that I get to point that out and be like, hey, I think he's gonna get Predator Eye next match, I was very happy. You know.
Yippee.
This other video of fixing the new Egos leak, I really liked this video. I was very happy with this video because it approached things how Raven did like his what ifs and how I like about his what ifs, but I did it in the capacity of I don't have to make a full what if for it. I can just explain what I would change about the new Egos leak to make them better. And I really like how Raven did his Manshine City Isagi what if and how it changed the story for that. And I was thinking, what if something else changed like that? What would happen for the story? And overall, what would be the best for each player? Where would they go? What would the circumstances be for them to do their best? That kind of thing. Brutally ranking every player in the Blue Lock vs Nigeria game. Very basic video, very fun video. I really like the thumbnail that Maru did for me on this. I added the MVP effect for behind Isagi, and I thought that was it was a nice design choice. It was pretty cool, I think, to have it shine behind Isagi. I was happy. This one reused a thumbnail with new text, the Blue Lock versus Japan versus France predictions. Reused the thumbnail from a previous video. But I'll throw it in B tier as well, because it was going through a new formation and things I would want to consider and stuff. And then we got the reveal of Ugo, and you know, it did something. I think it sucked again because I think this video came out just before it's like as soon as I get to post a video about a formation, we get a reveal of a new character who would in turn adjust my formation. Like, because I'm pretty sure I posted this video the day after leaks with the Ugo reveal came out. So like, it's like horrible timing. Blue Lock news. I really enjoyed making this kind of video, just like a very informative, explaining all the details within the Blue Lock community right now. For anyone who's not really keeping up or wants to get caught up and kind of get some info about the series and stuff. I thought it was fun. I want to make another one, but we don't have enough information. I don't think that's really of worth to make another video. So I don't know. I forgot to include the Onazi Arsenal video. A lot of people were requesting me to make Arsenal videos again, but as soon as I did make an Arsenal video, it just didn't get the amount of views as the people were wanting it. Like, you guys were like, oh, where's another Arsenal video? When's another Arsenal video? And I make one, and then you guys just don't go watch the video. So
Well,
I'm like, why?
Hey, Arrow, it's on a back burner thing, right? Because that's an easy upload. All you gotta do is look up like what they did, and then just easily publish it.
Oh yeah, it's not something that like, oh, you need to watch it. You could watch it.
You can very technically do this for Kuso next, and then do it for Hugo, and it just becomes easy.
Yeah, I would probably do one for Ugo after the Arizona versus Hideo boxing match. Who would win? Him. I'm getting my ass beat. I'm not winning in most fights with people. I'm not a built guy. I'm skinny as fuck. I'm not winning, and I don't like to fight people. Like, I don't know why people are obsessed with people fighting. Like, oh yeah, you guys gotta get in the ring and fight. I'm like, what the fuck why the fuck would I do that? If the only way for me to seem superior or win is if I go in a boxing ring and beat another person up, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, this video I'm so happy with. The Loki weakness one, I'm so glad that video did well. 117k views. This was the first video where I switched up my editing style to be more like Hideo, and it paid off. Everyone seemed to like the video. It blew up. So I'm like, all right, that's the style I'm going to be going with for my editing moving forward. And it led to a drastic increase in my views ever since.
What was the main overall weakness of the video, you think?
Of mine?
Of Loki, just
the weakness is those rings that we see of him are essentially like, it's like him shifting a gear in a car, but every time he accelerates to a faster pace, he essentially pushes himself closer and closer to burnout. So the faster he goes and the more rings that we see appear on his appear behind him when he's using Godspeed, the longer his burnout timer is for being able to use it again. It's like a stamina thing.
There you go, chat. I do like respect, of course, the style of editing and of course like the direction in which you want to take it. Of course, from my perspective, I don't believe speed-based characters like Loki will struggle with a stamina issue. They will struggle a lot more with a reliability issue.
What do you mean?
Imagine being someone who is so incredibly fast and being treated as pretty much the other only capable character of getting through these tight situations, you can very easily pin Loki down to a sort of restrictive point, which is not what speed-based players love to do. Speed-based players love to be in freedom-based environments, and you can definitely make use of his speed to where you can place players as obstacles for him. I don't think Loki has a necessary stamina weakness. It is more so like where he's positioned is vital, and if he doesn't get to a location fast enough, people can use that to his advantage of not being within the area. So what basically counters him is the position of the ball and how far it can go in a short time frame in comparison to Loki's speed. So think of long passes, high trajectories, just things in which keeps Loki continuously moving, but other players act as like blockades to stop him from ever properly pursuing the ball and retrieving it.
Yeah. Also, I do read my chat often. Just I don't really need to read chat often in the stream because we're not having a huge discussion about chapters or anything. It's just me and Raven talking about latest videos. To go through this a little bit though, who would be the first golden brain player on BLUELOCK? Probably Isagi or Rain. I feel like they kind of highlight qualities of them already. Would I beat Nico in a boxing match post 44 days training? I think the only advantage I'd have over Nico is that I'm like a little taller than him. Like I'm pretty sure Nico's like what, like 5'7". Like he's short. So like I think Nico is probably gonna be stronger than me with all of his like if he can hold off Kuso. Kuso's like 6'2". If he can hold off Kuso with no issue, yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be stronger than me. But if I'm taller than him, I think I have that little bit of height against him.
I definitely could own.
You could.
The majority of the cast, not like unreasonably so.
Yeah. The restrictive Isagi What If Part 1 and 2. I just used it to fill up some like a space because I thought Part 3 was gonna be coming out soon. My bad. Okay, so the Shido will be the one to defeat Ugo. This theory recently got disproven because Ugo was not a goalkeeper, which is sad because I really, really, really wanted Ugo to be a goalkeeper, so Shido would get some spotlight, but he's not. So I'll probably have to put that like A tier. It would be S tier if he was a goalkeeper. But I really like the theory. I thought it was fun. A lot of people agree with me on it. So I'm gonna keep it there. Ego types. This video did well too. I wasn't expecting it to do as well. But 31K views for me just talking about the pro player ego types. Damn, I'll take that, you know? And this point really solidified to me that it's the editing style that's getting you that would get you the views. Cause like some like that video I wasn't really sure if it was gonna be good, but the fact that it got a lot of views, I'm pretty sure it's just the editing style that does it. Isagi will get benched against France. That was just a goof theory, to be honest. But considering Ego just didn't change the stuff, that was also like expecting what he was going to talk about or trying to predict what he was talking about. That was kind of the point of that theory. The God of Soccer is not what you think. I really enjoyed that theory, as a whole. So I'm gonna put that like a high. I'm not really a high 8 because I'm not really sorting these based off of like low D, or these are all. Is it? Loki stole the new gen title. I was really happy with this. With the theory, and I'm still a believer of the theory. I'll probably put that A tier as well. This is the one of Isagi being the best striker. I don't really remember that. I'll probably put it B tier. It did decent. Okay. This one though. This was the NEO bidding system makes no sense, and this is another video that I got pissed off at because nobody was reading the videos. Or no, that's stupid. Nobody was watching the video and only reading the title. And it pisses me off because you try to leave a comment acting like you have a full opinion when you haven't even watched the video. Because the title of the video was me talking about how the annual bid system makes no sense. And I said it makes no sense in reference to using it as scaling, which was the whole purpose of the video, was saying you can't use these bids as references of scaling. And a couple of people agreed with me because they watched the video and they understand my points. everyone was saying this is how bidding works in real life. I'm like, yes, but that doesn't make that's not the point of the video. I acknowledge that is how bidding works. And I had to put a comment, and I pinned the comment after like 8 hours because nobody was getting the fucking idea. It was just annoying the fuck out of me. But it was a fun video to make. Kaiser and Nessa's Awakening was a video I was hoping to do well, but it didn't do as well as I thought it would. It got 12K views, so it did decent, but it was just it was okay. It was an A tier because I thought the thumbnail was funny. I told my thumbnail artist, yo, make it look like Ness and Kaiser are dabbing each other up like the Garp and Aokiji impact frame from One Piece. And he's like, bet, and he cooked it up for me. And I thought it'd be funny. And then Isagi fall off. This one was just sorry. This one was using a thumbnail that I got made for me a long time ago. But I really didn't get a chance to use it, mostly because other videos were coming out and I had new theories and all that stuff. So I wanted to get some use of it. To put into perspective, this thumbnail was made for me when PXG and Bastion was still going on, and that's why they're in their kits like that. It was a decent video. It did all right. It got 10K views, but I'll probably throw it in C tier. But this is my overall ranking for my videos. But now we got to go through best of the year. So of the S tiers, which is the Sai Isagi, the Golden Brain, the Blue Lockers and Gorillas, the Henri Joke Theory, the Bingo Cup, the Japan versus Nigeria predictions, the Blue Lock Season 3, the Sweat Scaling, the New World movie, and the Loki Weakness. Which would you say is the best video, Raven?
For me, it's between considering these two factors. For me, it's either the Gorilla video or Sweat Scaling. And one's based on comedic value. One's based on like how much you can relate to the series to bring sort of a light-hearted nature to it, because everyone loves to take Blue Lock so seriously, right? They want to, you know, chill, basically. They want it to be full on, nothing but laxed. The Gorilla video is funny. The Gorilla video provides that entertainment. The Sweat Scaling provides a lot more of that realism and sort of knowledge in which you have as a content creator in regards to the series.
Yeah.
And it perfectly personifies the fact that this is a feature in which people don't recognize. Because Sweat Scaling is present in a lot of animes, and to emphasize on it a bit more in Blue Lock is definitely necessary to exemplify how much effort characters are putting in, their composure, their sort of skill levels, etc., etc. I believe both videos do a superb job in different categories, so it's up to chat from that point.
Well, since you nominated two, I'll nominate two of my own that I think were good. The Loki video was a huge turning point for my channel because it's like that was the new editing style. It blew up. It was a theory I've been talking about for a while. Like I think I got almost 1,000 subs off that one video. I was really happy with the thumbnail. Like it turned around everything for me there. But I also just really like the bingo card just because I think it was fun to give off 25 predictions for the U20 World Cup. And considering 3 of mine have already gotten correct, like it's kind of I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. So I'll throw those ones in there, and we'll have the community vote.
Ready.
And then we'll let them start the poll, and then they can decide what is the video of the year. Ooh, my I haven't eaten anything in like 48 hours, bro.
Maybe you should eat something.
I would love to, but my stomach won't let me. Like every time I try to eat something, my stomach's like, "No, you're good. You're good." Yeah, everyone, if you could vote on the poll, please, to give us your out of these 4 videos, what you guys preferred from the Of those 4 videos that me and Raven threw up there as our favorites. It seems like Loki's weakness is winning right now. Blue Lockers versus Gorilla is 20%, Sweat Scaling's 30, Loki's weakness is 40, and the U20 World Cup bingo card is 10. But granted, we only have 19 people in here, so it's not the best judgment. But like, it's still like iffy, you know. People are leaning. Oh, now Sweat Scaling and Loki's weakness are tied. Yeah, give us your opinion of which video you like the best of these 4. Brother, you're trying to talk crap again. Oh, my theories fall flat. At least I have the balls to make some theories and have some fun with the series. I don't care about whether I'm right or wrong. I care about making a theory that's fun. And you're acting like I didn't have evidence to support my claim.
What was the background music?
Yeah, let me find it. You said at 11 minutes.
Understanding how to thrive within restriction, achieving.
Oh, I have no idea what that music is.
You probably have to open up your editing software.
Yeah, the thing is I delete all my fucking videos once I delete all the editing files once I post them. I will probably post out the background music that I use when I throw it, like when I'm done it. I'll probably throw out the Dropbox that I have with all my sound effects, my background music, my clips that I use. I'll probably put it in the Discord so you can use it. What is fun about it? What's not fun about theorizing stuff? Like what I think about what I think.
It's fun for Arrow because he gets money from it.
Yeah, it's like you're telling me I could just make theories and get paid? Like, what about Sai or Lorenzo? I think Sai's better personally. Like, not to brag a little bit, but let's see that theory. Let's see that theory. For that video alone, I made $200 just talking about whatever I wanted. Start telling me I get $200 just to talk? Yeah. Why would I not? All right. Let's see what the Let's see what the chat voted. I didn't even get to see the poll. All right, yeah, you Sweat Scaling was the best video of the year apparently.
Yep. It's important.
It was a very stupid video. I didn't think it was gonna do well. But yeah, all right. That's the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in for 2 hours. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, Raven, for helping me out. Go sub to Raven. Raven's the GOAT. But yeah, I will see you guys hopefully Wednesday with a new video. I don't know. I'm still dying, but I will let you guys know.